Hey guys, Coach Tre here. So basically what we are going to do, I'm going to show you a few exercises that will be super beneficial to help strengthen your tumbling out and make you super good. Duh. So the first thing that we're doing is a hollow body hold. You want to make sure you look like a smiley face. You want your arms covering your ears. You want your shoulders off the ground. You want to make sure your legs are straight and being squeezed, and you want to point your toes. This helps out the ending of the round off as well as the ending of the back handspring. For this to be super effective, you want to hold it 3 times, 5-second rest in between for 45 seconds. All right, so what we have here are windshield wipers. What this specifically targets is your obliques as well as the stabilizer muscles in your hips. So this is super important for all the lovely flyers that like to stick their booties out and fall to the ground. Who doesn't love a good old plank? So basically, you want to get on your forearms and your toes. You want to make sure you are fully squeezing those abs. Notice how my hips are in the air? That is wrong, guys. Lower them. That's where the burn comes in. Beginners, go ahead and do it 45 seconds. Advanced people, hold it for a minute 30. My old tumbling coach used to do this with me, and this generated so much power. What you're going to do from this position is a round off. It is going to be difficult, but it helps out tremendously. You want to do 10 of these, but there's a catch. All right, so notice how my right leg is bent. And if you look super closely, you'll see that my toes are also bent on the floor. Using the balls of my feet, that's how you're going to generate the most power for your round off. All right, so for the rebound, you want to make sure your arms are up, covering your ears, and you want to have minimal knee bend in contact with the ground, and you want to fully push through the balls of your feet. That's going to give you maximum height for this skill. So you want to make sure you do this about 15 to 20 times. This is a good warm-up exercise. For the advanced people, what you can do is actually do round-off handsprings or round-off handspring tucks and layouts out of this. This is simple, the handstand snap down rebound. This is something you're going to want to do maybe 10 to 15 times as well. If you can't do a free form handstand, hold yourself up against the wall and do it. Guys, bruh, make sure you rebound out of these. All right, so what better way to get better at the skill other than, you guessed it, repetition. You have to constantly do the skill over and over again. That is the only way, or one of the few ways, you're going to get better at that skill. So here we're going to do a back handspring. If you can't do a back handspring comfortably by yourself, then you can do a back walkover in substitution. All right, so you want to make sure when you're doing your back handspring, your butt is going back. That is going to help you get the maximum length needed to execute this skill super nice. Oh my, look at that. That is a handstand. That's why it is vital that handstand blocks, handstand snap downs, any type of handstand is in your workout, because in the middle of our back handspring, you guessed it, this is exactly what we're doing. So here is where it's going to get super exhausting and tiring. You want to make sure you're doing this about anywhere from 20 to 35 times. You want to use the technique, because when you get super tired, that's where technique likes to take over and pushes you through the rest of it. All right, so remember that handstand snap down drill we did in the beginning? This is why. You want to make sure you are fully pushing and shrugging through your shoulders, snapping down, thus creating a super strong back handspring. All right, and for these workouts, understand that you wouldn't want to do the bare minimum. You actually want to push yourself a little bit harder. Working out is where you discover what your body is truly capable of. So the people that can't do back handsprings, do back walkovers, and when you do them, do about 2 to 3 in a row. For the back handsprings, the same exact ones. So you want to do, instead of doing just single back handsprings, go for double back handsprings and still keep that repetition number up, and you'll be surprised at how much you can truly do. So for my more advanced people with tucks, what you want to do is, obviously you want to do a repetition about anywhere from 20 to 35 standing tucks, but don't do standing tucks. Don't do just that. What you want to do is you want to do standing handspring tucks, or tuck handsprings, or handspring tucks, or my absolute favorite, do some cartwheel tucks. Yo. Okay, so that concludes the workout that I have for you guys. Understand this. Here's the biggest thing I feel like everybody needs to understand. If you want to get better, the only way to get better is to consistently push yourself and get out of your comfort zone. I see a lot of people that just do the bare necessities of a workout and don't get better. Do more. Always do more. Doing more is going to separate you from the good people and the legends. Just look at your favorite tumblers, look at your favorite flyers, look at some of your favorite athletes. I guarantee you they do way more than is what is asked of them, and that's why they're in the position that they're in now. So again, to get better, you have to push yourself. You can't, there's no shortcut to success. It's super impossible, okay? So that's it. Peace.